Robo. Are to be, not to not be. Today we will hear a speech from one of my buddies.
My name is Alfons Francois. Sensual excess drives out pity in man. There is no more lively sensation than that of pain. Its impressions are certain and dependable. They never deceive as may those of the pleasure humans perpetually feign and almost never experience. Till the infallibility of human judgments shall have been proved to me, I shall demand the abolition of the penalty of death. The idea of God is the sole wrong for which I cannot forgive mankind. The ultimate triumph of philosophy would be to cast light upon the mysterious ways in which Providence moves to achieve the designs it has for man. Variety, multiplicity are the two most powerful vehicles of lust. When you have abandoned your moral center and teachings, when you have cast aside your facade of propriety and decent-like demeanor, when I have so corrupted this fragile thing and brought out a writhing, mewling, barking, wanton whore for my enjoyment and pleasure, enticing from within this feral lion, howling and scratching and biting, taking everything I dish out to you, at that moment to be human is never more beautiful to me. It is always by way of pain one arrives at pleasure. One is never so dangerous when one has no shame, than when one has grown too old to blush. The horror of wedlock, the most appalling, the most loathsome of all the bonds humankind has devised for its own discomfort and degradation. Happiness is ideal, it is the work of the imagination. There is no God, nature sufficeth unto herself, in no wise hath she need of an author. Mankind brought us back to life after billions of years only to ask that we distinguish their light to save nature herself. Miserable creatures, thrown for a moment on the surface of this little pile of mud, is it decreed that one half of the flock should be the persecutor of the other? Is it for you, mankind, to pronounce on what is good and what is evil? Anything beyond the limits and grasp of the human mind is either illusion or futility, and because your God having to be one or the other of the two, in the first instance I should be mad to believe in him, and in the second a fool. My manner of thinking, so you say, cannot be approved. Do you suppose I care? A poor fool indeed is he who adopts a manner of thinking for others. For mortal men there is but one hell, and that is the folly and wickedness and spite of his fellows. But once his life is over, there's an end to it. His annihilation is final and entire, of him nothing survives. Get it into your head, once and for all, my simple and very faint-hearted fellow, that what fools call humanness is nothing but a weakness born of fear and egoism, that this chimerical virtue, enslaving only weak men, is unknown to those whose character is formed by stoicism, courage, and philosophy. The mechanism that directs government cannot be virtuous, because it is impossible to thwart every crime, to protect oneself from every criminal without being criminal too. That which directs corrupt mankind must be corrupt itself. I look forward to my next speech as we continue these trials of mankind.